Let's dive into some of the hidden capabilities of Retriever, as well as rerun the parallel job application demo with our latest UI and UX. So you can configure settings with Retriever by clicking the bottom right settings icon and configure like using Gemini Flash. If you have faster internet, like lowering the page load delay, and if you have a lot of memory, to raise the max number of parallel tabs to speed up your tasks. And you can always configure your user config and copy paste like your resume so that it can figure out job application details as well as general context for the agent to act on behalf of you. So in the user context, user input, you could directly select a tool for the agent to call. Otherwise, the planner determines which tool to call to achieve your objective. You can bypass this planner step and save on credits and speed by calling the tools yourself. So you can call act on tab to take action on on the currently active tab to complete a task, like apply to this job that is open, or order me food for delivery. You can do crawl web pages to open links on the current page as new tab and do like a task on them and extract back to sheets data. So you could either use it for like applying to jobs in parallel tabs, or you could use it to crawl through pages of product listings and extract their product details uh, and we have other tools like creating custom tool, Google Docs, slides, as well as your own custom tools. So let's do the example here, crawl web pages, and give our prompt here. And you could also attach recordings that get carried on to each subtask in the parallelized task. So that I had a previous recording of applying to an easy job that the agent could use for context to improve the success rate. And if I submit this to the agent, it should open the first five jobs as parallel new tabs and act on them independently. So the job tabs are opened, and each of these tabs is an independent execution that only has context of its own task. And yeah, so so it's already started applying to them, and we already have the Google Sheet created of the that we can use to track the status of this. And as always, you could close them and do your own thing while Retriever works in the background. So while we have some time, I could go into our workflow exchange capability. Here, you can publish your artifact for others to rerun by clicking Add to Library, and then it will show up in their dropdown for them to be able to rerun it. So you can check the details of what prompt they used to run it, as well as the credits used, and see the output itself. So when you share an artifact, we make this Google Sheet share viewable for anyone with the link. But you could privately share an artifact, so only people with like a link to this task that is unguessable will be able to check out the details. So you can share the privately to your friends as well as colleagues, and they can rerun it, or like if you have a function, they can add it to their library, and etc. So let's check back in while we've done this. So it's nearly finished applying to most of the jobs. So it is finished applying to this job as well as the others listed here. It looks like there's an error with this one since I've already applied to it. No worries. I could just tell the agent that to wrap it up and so you can give feedback that will be sent to all the parallel subtasks, and they can incorporate the feedback. So as you see, it has successfully written to the output, and now for general task details, you can click on the view task details, and you can click to see the credits used, the tasks, subtasks, steps taken, as well as the output here that was written. And you can click the share task to generate a privately shareable URL that you can share with others for them to add to the library. That then it will show up here for them to be able to rerun that task with the so you can rerun a task with the exact same generated plan and steps